Any questions?
No, don't play games with me. What are you doing
I'm here for a public records request.
We're not playing.
Okay,
We're not
what
playing
do you
games.
mean by public records?
Let me tell you something first, ma'am. You have to be
You
perfect.
didn't answer my question.
That's because you work for us. We don't work for you, so you need to slow your roll.
What is going on, folks? Fake Mike Auditing America, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, City Hall. See if they respect their rights. Like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Find us on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Was that like a COVID cough or a regular cough?
It's a regular.
All right, we're
You
good.
can never be too sure.
It's okay. Can I have a public records request form, please?
Okay, for what?
For public records?
I'd like to request either public records or APRA on the last.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait. What's all this?
What's what?
I'm sorry. Put the phones down.
Why?
Because I'm not on camera here.
Is it not allowed?
I don't want it. Personally, I don't really want to be on camera.
Oh, I understand, ma'am, but this is a public place. Whoa,
Oh.
you're starting to worry me.
Thank God we have the plexiglass. That'll save us.
I've got somebody down here. I've got people down here filming me and asking me questions.
Filming
Thank you.
Public servants don't like them to have questions.
Is there a problem with filming and asking questions? Because it's all protected by the First Amendment. That's why I'm kind of concerned.
Right now, I do not have any answers for your
May I just have your name?
No.
No? Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, ma'am.
Wait here.
Okay.
This is the city hall.
I know it is.
So we figured we look around. We're the people that finance this place.
Okay, well,
We
before
pay
you
for
go
everybody
anywhere,
that works here,
I
so you guys can come and have nice jobs and pensions.
Can I help you, ladies? Are you with these gentlemen?
We don't answer questions. Quick question for you, though. What's down this hallway? Okay. I don't know why you're acting so oddly, but we're gonna continue our day. Have a good day, ma'am.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Not just for the sneezes, for your soul too. We're here with Mr. America, guys. We're finding them on all his channels.
Tax collector. Well, we were trying to ask you questions and you wouldn't answer any questions.
No, don't play games with me. What are you doing
I'm here for a public records request.
We're not
and-
playing.
Okay,
We're not
what do
playing.
you
games.
mean by public records?
Let
I
me tell you
want to
something
know.
first, ma'am. You have to
No,
be
you
perfect.
didn't answer my question.
That's because you work for us. We don't work for you, so you need to slow your roll. Okay?
I
This
need
is the
to
people's building. You're supposed to be courteous and professional.
I am.
No, you're not. You're
Yes,
talking
I
about
am.
we're
No, you
playing
We're not
games.
playing games. We're not playing any games, man. We're being
We're
very
not playing.
respectful to
But
you.
We're being nothing
you're
but
filming
respect.
me.
Yeah, we're filming you because it's part of our job to film, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what kind of public records are you asking for? That's what I want to know.
First,
you
we
don't-
want to know your name. That's
No,
the first.
I'm not giving you my name.
Well,
So
that's
you're saying
public
you're being polite,
records.
but you work for the public and you're not even giving us your name. And then we don't have to tell you what a public records request for, but out of politeness, I will tell you. I'm requesting the last 20 sent and received emails from the mayor. Are you familiar with public records?
Do you want to know what
That's
I'm
something
requesting?
that I am not required
Okay.
to give you because my role is I am the receptionist.
We are requesting your name, ma'am.
No, I'm not giving you.
Then
mine.
we want to speak to your supervisor,
Is there a
please.
supervisor we can please speak with?
Absolutely.
Thank you,
I'll
ma'am.
have somebody
We've
come
been
down.
nothing but nice. We just want you to know that you,
Okay.
as an employee,
I will
you see,
find-
you're rude.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
being
are.
rude, sir.
Yes, you are. You're walking up to us, demanding us to answer questions.
Well, I think
We
you're
don't owe
doing
you
the
anything.
Same thing to me.
That's because you're
work
at
here.
work.
Hey, how are you?
Would you please help these gentlemen?
Hi, are you a supervisor here?
Yeah, I'm
Could
the
we
HR
please-
director.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet
Enrique.
you.
Can we have her name, please? That's
No.
all we want to know.
Do you want to go upstairs to the legal department?
We could do that right after, but we just want to know who we were speaking
not
with. You
giving
see,
you
she's the
my
person
name.
of, ma'am,
I don't have
We
to
don't-
give you my name.
ma'am, you're a
That-
public employee. It's public records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll request it either way, ma'am.
No, that's the
Sure,
only
I'll
thing,
be- I'll
that's
be in
the
a
only
minute.
thing we're requesting
Here,
right now.
let's,
Sure,
come with me, come with me.
sure, let's go. But I guarantee you that we're gonna walk out from this building with your name, ma'am.
I'll bring you up to our city attorney, okay? He's aware, Kelly.
Oh, the city attorney, awesome.
Yeah,
We
come
have,
on.
oh, we have an attorney here that's gonna help us. Awesome. That means he stands up for the Constitution
where do-
and our rights
Where
and
do
all that
people
good stuff.
typically request public records in this building?
It depends. So there's the city clerk's office,
Sure, that's where
assessor.
we went.
That's
The
what,
city
you
clerk's
went there?
Initially, down here to the right, correct?
Yes.
And they sent me up to the 4th floor, I believe it was.
Okay, so, yeah, right to know requests go through our legal department if it's, you know, something we can't
They're called right to
produce.
know request here in New
Yes.
Hampshire?
Yeah.
Okay,
Right to know. So Bob can probably talk to you about all that.
So
great.
are you her supervisor?
The receptionist,
Mm-hmm.
what occurred?
We don't have to go speak to the attorney. You should be
I
able to.
agree.
Can I speak for a second? We don't have to speak to the attorney if this is something that you can handle. You know,
I
if you're.
don't know if I can. That's the question.
Well, I mean, it's a simple thing. You guys are public employees.
Did you want to go to a different department?
You keep asking me all these questions that I'm not. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you for that lady's
He
name.
just wants the name. Of the-
Oh, of the receptionist?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bob could answer that question for you.
Is it like a confidentiality reason?
I don't think so, but he
Are you
knows
guys-
better than that.
So you don't know that woman?
Oh, yeah, she's an employee here.
And you don't know her name?
There was no need for us, because I don't think we have.
Of course she knows her name, but
If I was a public servant, I would either not work for the public or I'd be happy to have people know my name. because I work for the
I'd be happy to give my name to
Hi.
Auditing America if I was
Bob
on
here?
video in Auditing America.
Okay, I guess he's gonna be right back.
Okay. Can we grab one, what do you call it, right to know request here in New Hampshire?
No, it would have to be in writing, correct? Cynthia?
Just something in writing.
Yeah,
So you don't have forms?
No.
Could we have a
Is
blank
it-
piece of paper and a pen, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
probably have one.
I don't need a piece of paper to find out her name. You see what I'm saying? You guys are playing games with us. There's no need for us to go to the legal department to ask for somebody's
Bob
name.
will be very happy to help you. I'm sure he'll be
Who's
right down.
who's Bob?
He's Robert Sullivan is our city attorney.
Why would you
Okay,
send us
thank
directly
you.
to
You
the
can have a seat. He'll be right
What's
back.
your name?
Thank you.
What's your name? Okay, we'll find that out too. You see?
I'll put that on the request.
You see? That's the walk of shame for you, ma'am. Are you an attorney? Are you an attorney?
I am.
You're the city attorney. You're here to defend the citizens, right? That's what you are, and our rights.
About
And
the defend part, but I represent the city.
oh, so hold on. Attorneys usually protect people, right? Unless you're the prosecutor.
I think attorneys represent clients.
Okay, cool. So do you agree that we have the right to know everybody's name that works in this building?
I know.
Oh, we don't have the right.
Why do we not have the right to know our public employee's name? Isn't that a matter of public record?
You have a right to see all governmental or public records.
Sure, so obviously the employees, that would be public record, correct?
Well, a person isn't a record.
Well, obviously their
We keep.
employment is-
Let me. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, but we want to keep records of who we're hiring to work here. So yes, we would like to know who
Could you
we're
imagine-
paying.
Could you imagine if they told you you don't have the right to know who you're voting for president, or you don't have the right to know who works for you?
I don't see the connection between that
Sir,
statement and
sir,
your question to me.
sir,
Yeah.
you don't see the connection in the fact that we as citizens have the right to know who works in this building?
I think there is a state law called the Right to Know law.
Ah, then there you go. We have
You
the
a
right to know who works
You have a
here.
right to everything that you're entitled to under the Right to Know law.
Thank
Let
you.
me
What's
guess.
your
Let me
name,
guess.
sir?
What's your name?
My name is Robert P. Sullivan.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. And what was the name of the woman who's we spoke with from HR?
I don't know who you talked to.
The woman that you were just directly walking right next to, that you were talking to.
The city's human resource director.
Yes, who is that? Who is it?
Kelly.
Kelly Harper. And one more question. Who is the receptionist? What is her name?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, that's fair enough. I appreciate you for giving me that.
So
name.
you're the state prosecutor, right?
I'm
You go all the way for whoever
What's your-
works in this building, but not for the actual people that pay your
What's your
salary.
specific role?
What is question first? Or
Yeah, go to his question.
Okay.
I'm fascinated.
I'm not a prosecutor at all. I'm the city attorney.
What's your day to day like?
I come into this building and I advise and represent the various city officials, answer questions they might have, review contracts.
How long have you been working for the city?
39 years.
And this is the first time that you hear that that we have the right to know the name of the employees that work in the city hall? Do you know this is very simple? A 5-year-old, a 5th grader knows this.
What was?
Okay,
What do you?
Well, you're an attorney. You went to school for a long time. You should know the law, right?
I think I do.
So you should know, sir. We can actually look up the law right now on the internet. How would you feel as an attorney if my friend over here looks up the law and tells you that you're wrong? How do you feel as an attorney?
Hey.
No one's really gonna want to hire you. Is that why you work for the city now?
Nobody knows everything.
Well, let me
It's
ask
possible
you.
there's something I don't know.
Sir, it's something simple. It's something simple. It's not rocket science. We have the right
Some of
to.
that right to know law is actually pretty complicated.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean,
Well, that's-
It's very simple, sir. We can know who
as
work
you're
here.
well aware, anything that goes against the Constitution is moot, null, and void, anyways. But I was just curious, what are some of the watermark or high points of your highlights of your career and times that you felt most beneficial to the citizens of Portsmouth?
I have had, I'm entirely operating in the public service. Every single thing that I do tended one way or another to benefit the community.
And so I'll just ask you one more question. In your nearly 40 years of public service, what do you think is the best thing that you've done here in your 40 years?
Best.
That's most beneficial, altruistic.
I guess, I don't think that it really comes down to like a single moment in time or a single decision. I think that it's really the collective of it. It's when you add it all together, it's a lot. And that's what I would consider the best of what I do.
Okay, well, thank you for being forthcoming.
You want to
Please
know
don't
what's
take any unconstitutional-
I think the worst thing you've done
Let's do
the worst thing that you've done today is denying public information that we have the right to know.
All right, well, let me make this clear. I am not denying you or anyone anything that they're entitled to under the right to know law. Quite the opposite. One of my jobs is
All we
to
wanted
make
to
sure
do
that-
is that the receptionist's name. We have the right to know.
Well, I feel I'm gonna drop this off before we.
We have the right to know. So I mean, we're not here to be rude to anyone. Although the First Amendment protects you when you want to say something rude, we're not here being rude. We're working on a video to try to see if the government employees are standing up for the Constitution, if they're respectful, if they are courteous to the citizens. By the way, you're in Auditing America with over 140 million combined views on the internet.
Yeah.
So don't let the phone fool you. We have a lot of people watching,
I believe
and
that, sure.
and
You're welcome.
and we go through the entire country to, like I said, Auditing America. We're living up to the name. So we're going through the entire nation, finding out if the employees at our city halls and government offices are being courteous and are doing their job correctly.
You will
We
find
know
out in
sir?
this city hall that everyone is going to be courteous and everybody will do their job correctly. And if
Is the mayor in?
But the thing is,
Find
sir-
the mayor today.
in Portsmouth, the mayor is not an employee of the city.
Really?
The mayor is an elected official. It's
Semantics, but are they in today?
well, no, not really semantics in the sense that he's not an employee who comes to City Hall and
Oh.
works during City Hall
So
hours.
what does he do then?
Comes in at nights and administers city council meetings, makes certain appointments, has some limited powers.
So he comes
But-
in at night.
Right. But the mayor doesn't run the city manager runs the city.
I see what you're saying.
Good.
Gotcha.
Quick question. How long does the state of New Hampshire or the city have to return a public records request?
If you make a request to see a public record and that record is immediately available, it will be shown to you immediately.
Okay, cool.
If it's not, then we would have to locate it, and we have a reasonable amount of time to find the record.
Awesome. So I would assume that we can immediately find out the lady's name up front, because that's all we want. That's part of the record, because you have her name on the records here.
Well, I can give you a copy of the right to know. I'd be happy to do it. And it doesn't indicate anywhere in there you have a right to ask a city employee what their name is.
That's because it's common sense, sir.
Maybe it is, but-
We have the right to ask any question.
Well, you
We're
can
not.
ask, he
We're,
doesn't have to answer, is what I'm
Is the
saying.
city
Yes, they
manager
do.
available?
The city manager's office is down there. I
why do you
believe
believe?
she's not-
Why do you believe that throughout the country, in different government offices, they put name tags on people just for fun, just so that they could look good on there.
As
No,
a matter of fact,
it's actually.
has a name tag right there in the legal department. She's wearing a name tag.
Is she wearing a name tag? Let me see. Ma'am, are you wearing a name tag? She is. She's wearing an ID hanging from their neck. Why do you think they do that? That's because we have the right to know, sir. If it was a privacy thing, they wouldn't walk around with IDs on their neck. We're not asking for their blood type, their social. We just want to know their name. We have the right.
I actually don't know why the employees are required to wear those.
That's because it's a policy.
If you want to be private,
From
you should
here.
work in the private sector, in my opinion.
It's a policy from here for you guys to identify, sir. It's just.
Well, I'm Robert Sullivan.
So you're doing a good
my
job.
office right
You don't
there.
have to identify her for us, but you did a good job by identifying yourself.
Yeah.
So we'll just speak to the city manager, and then I guess he'll let you know that we have the right to
Sure,
know.
I don't think the manager's,
So who's the highest position right here today?
The deputy city manager first. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you know we have the right to video record. You're not telling us anything about video recording. We have a problem with that throughout every state. You see, so you're good on the freedom of the press
yeah. No,
part.
Yeah.
So,
No,
but
there's no
we
problem
do.
with
We
any
do.
of
I'm
this.
not. Look, you seem like a good guy. If you're not informed, it's okay. But we do have the right to know the people's name that work here. Can we have your name, ma'am?
My name's Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. You see, it's that simple, bro.
That's
It's that
You
simple.
have a right to ask, and she has a right to answer, all I'm saying.
Well, the thing is, when you're at work, yeah, you have rights, but if you don't answer, then you're not doing your job. So then if you're not doing your job, then you get fired. What job do you get to do whatever you want? Besides being a police officer.
Okay. We're looking for like tax cuts and stuff like that, or tax credits?
No, that's kind of,
Hi.
yeah, tax credits, that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool.
How are ya?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Doing good. You're in Auditing America right now. Thousands are watching. Anything you want to say?
Hello.
Hello. All right.
Hey,
We'll leave it.
suppose we wanted to see this, how would we watch what you?
Well, sir, I need you to share, like, and subscribe to Auditing America and all the platforms. You see, we have TikTok. Over 100,000 followers on TikTok and
Yeah,
36 million.
I'm not all that computer literate.
Well, you're gonna have to, sir, because this generation is going straight to the internet. So right now, like I told you, we have thousands watching. You're looking very sharp today. Nice,
Thank you.
nice
I
tie.
wore my tie today.
No, you're good. You're good. You did very good. So you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook,
So I would just go to those places. And
Auditing America.
Auditing America.
Auditing America.
Try YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. YouTube.
If I can't find it, I could find somebody that could find it for me.
Awesome.
Which that's what I would do.
Couple more floors, let's go.
All right, we're gonna continue. Take care. What are you offering?
No, are you asking for help?
Are you with him?
You
We
have a
don't answer
buil-
questions.
Do you have a building permit that you need help with?
What type of permit should?
Building permit.
Could you explain that? Or like if I'm building something, is that what that is?
Yes, if you're building something, then I would issue a building permit.
Oh no, I'm
Do you have any
building.
questions?
No. I'm building a video now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you.
All right.
Good. Oh, this lady is concerned about her healthy standing up. She's not going to be a crippled person later on in life. That's awesome. What do you guys do in this office here?
I'm a planner for the city of Portsmouth, so I help review planning applications and give recommendations to the board and do support for them.
What are some of the typical things that you will deny when it comes to planning?
It depends on the application, and we review so many applications that the denials are usually specific to that application, so it's hard for me to tell. I'm Stephanie, by the way.
Hi, Stephanie.
Enrique.
Enrique.
Fake Mike. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. We don't get this very often, so do you mind if I ask what you guys are doing?
Well, we're conducting, secret, spoiler alert, we're citizens interested in freedom and transparency. So
Okay.
we travel the country. We want to make sure that our public servants are upholding the Constitution,
Okay.
doing the right thing, and our tax money is being spent correctly. This country started off a 3% tax on tea, and now we're taxed upwards 30 to 50%, $29 trillion in debt. Just want to make sure the money's going to the right places. In Chicago, we've caught cops sleeping in their cruisers. In Massachusetts State House, we caught people having a pizza party. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff we've caught. So we just want to make sure it's also a part to illuminate what's really going on for people that can't get out here physically themselves too. Well, thank you very much. Have a good
Also,
day.
you have a very nice view here.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I mean, you guys get the. I mean, I would work here with the pension and the view.
What's the name of your organization again?
We have a few.
Okay.
Auditing America.
Okay.
And Fake Mike Real News.
Mike Williams.
Yes.
All right.
Have
Thank
a
you
great
very
day.
much.
Take care.
as
Bye.
well.
You're very nice.
Probably
The
few
planner.
years.
You guys
Yeah,
are doing planning. Okay.
correct.
What do you think about the? Why do you think it's beneficial that the government has a role in planning a city?
To address market failure and, separate uses that shouldn't be commingled.
What are some negative ramifications of certain? Give me an example of two businesses that shouldn't commingle that would be negative.
Well, you'd likely not want to see a piggery downtown next to the restaurants. So some agricultural uses need to be in rural environments, industrial uses. Hey, Bob.
One of the definitions of.
Bob, you want to say something?
Hey, welcome back, Bob's in the house.
I kind of enjoy talking with these guys, so I thought I'd come back.
So
The,
Where are you guys from?
I'm from. We usually. You're friendly. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. So one of the things that.
Mind if I take my mask off?
We actually would love for you to take it off.
I mean, they switch the rules so many times on that.
That's
and
all
when
right.
and when the
That's not
science
bad.
and when the science is financed by big pharma and people like dog abusers like Dr. Fauci, and then Billy Boy Gates and he was palling around with Jeffrey Egg salad. So I don't necessarily.
All right, what do you want to ask me about planning?
So planning. So some would argue that the definition of fascism is the merger of state and corporate powers, and just by the very definition of the government saying what can go where with private property is inherently communistic or fascist. What would be your retort to that?
I think I'd agree.
Oh, I'm loving Bob. I'm loving Bob. Give me some knuckles.
I think that was pretty close to me. The blending of communism and fascism I got a little hazy with, but
It's true. There's not a really
right,
specific
but
delineation
fascism being the blending of government and corporate, yeah, I think I was with that.
there. Yeah. So yeah, I just especially in the live free or die thing, and I understand certain examples like you gave, right? So
Yep.
that's pretty common sense. But then there's other examples in other states where you can't build a shed on your yard or build a storage basement without the government's approval. And I think that's a little too far. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's all depends on the circumstance. Depends where that shed's being built. Is it in a wetland, a floodplain?
So
Although you do need government permission to build it.
yes.
Well,
in this
that's my
city.
point.
Yes,
I don't
and
have
so
an
that's-
issue with that, circumstantially.
Well, it looks like you've
In
been
the
to some
city.
pretty dope places too.
I've
Where
been
where were you with
very
the camo?
fortunate. That's Morocco.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yep.
Have you? Are you?
with the camel?
Have you?
I got the question.
That's not a camel.
That's a camel.
It is a
He's
camel.
pulling your leg.
Okay. Well, I didn't recognize anybody else on the picture, so I just said camel there. So
He's,
Morocco.
yeah, he's the one on the left.
Yeah, okay.
Camel's
Okay.
the one.
Oh, which one's the camel?
Well,
one.
Morocco's awesome. The Moorish Empire spawned from Morocco, and so Free Rise of the Moors. They've been in jail for quite a long time. Well, thank you. Let me ask you one more question. What has been the highlight of your career here with the city of Portsmouth?
Getting to know Bob Sullivan.
Bob is a cool guy. We like Bob. Thank you very much. Continue your
Likewise.
service.
Yeah,
Don't do any
it's a great
unconstitutional
city.
stuff.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good
While
day.
you guys are here, I want to kind of
Providence
apologize
is
to
good,
you
too.
because today is a Friday that comes after a Thursday holiday and
So
before
not a
a
lot of
weekend.
people are here for
Not a lot of
vacation.
people here
That's a
today.
good point. I was wondering why
Yeah.
not a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
All right.
This is a great office. This may be the best office with all the art. The view is just
great.
beautiful, man.
I mean, yeah.
And if you could just sneak on out of there if you ever had to. Nobody would know. Shut the door. Hey, God
All
bless.
right, take care. We'll leave you alone.
You know, the place is-
This is where we can get the names of the people that work here. Hi, do you work for Human Resources?
Yes, sir.
We're
The
trying.
employees.
Pardon me?
Can we get a list of employees that work in the city hall?
Let me see if Kelly Harper, HR Director, can assist you.
Awesome, thanks.
All right.
You're very nice.
Give a minute. These gentlemen would like a list of employees, city employees.
Okay, don't think that's on the website.
We can wait if you want to print it out.
Sure. Why don't you have a seat?
Thank you.
Sure.
You're very nice. Okay. Policía.
I'm just gonna go up to that cop and get out the door.
That's the hot, which door?
Look, he went straight, he's going out.
Oh. You see how easy it was?
That was it.
Easy. You just gotta like make it sound natural. Just the delivery.
Hey, we meet again.
We meet again. Hey man, we got the records, got the names. We're good. Linda's a hell of a person though for.
Okay.
Poor Linda. Oh, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Where'd she go? We'll wait right here for. This is. Linda, we know you're there. Come out wherever you are. Linda, we're not kids anymore. She's hiding.
Linda, we just want you to have a good day.
We really want you to have a good day, Linda. It's okay. It's okay.